Hey, welcome everybody to this new video. So I was just on my way to a photo shoot or to a location where I wanted to shoot, and I was driving in the car and then I looked out and I saw these massive clouds. Have a look over there. Man, like, this is incredible. Look at these clouds. They look so foreboding, so gigantic, massive. They're catching some light over there. It looks incredible. So I just had to stop the car. I was like, I'm gonna take an image of these clouds, and it is already the first image and they just look so amazing. Man, there's so much structure, so much drama in these clouds, and I've just had a look on the forecast. It doesn't seem to be rain clouds, but man, like, look at these clouds. Never seen such clouds. Incredible. Man, I think we're off to a really good start. I like that. So let's find out what else this evening has to offer. Man, I'm thrilled. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we are on location, and the reason I've chosen this location is in the forest right behind you. Even though it's the middle of summer, there are some leaves which have already turned to autumn colors. So we got some orange, we got some yellow, and we might even get some red already. And I'm really excited for that, so let's go. Alright, so the landscape around me is pretty much still very saturated in greens, and very strong greens. Apart from this one tree, which at the top has a lot of leaves already turned to yellow, and it makes it stick out quite a bit from everything around it. And that's the reason I want to shoot it. So I'm still looking around trying to find the composition. One thing I just noticed is there are a couple of these white flowers that you've already seen on the B-roll. Maybe I can set up a wide angle shot with the flowers in the foreground and the tree in the background. Just gotta check it out. Maybe. Okay, so I've set up composition. I will include the flowers as a foreground element. It's not going to be an award-winning shot for sure, but at least there's something going on in the foreground, just some interest. And also, it's almost like the flowers are a little bit of a leading line, just because they're split. So one's on the left, one's on the right, and then the tree is framed up somewhat in the middle. Yeah, at least it's not as boring. I'm also going to add a polarizer just because the sun, as you can see, is very strongly lighting up the subject, which is cool. It adds some light, but at the same time I don't want all the glare. I really want to bring out the colors and the saturation. Yeah, I think a polarizer is definitely going to make this shot better. Yeah, I'm around 28 mils, so not too wide. Works great. So I just added a polarizer and it's perfect. It adds so much saturation, so much depth to the color of the yellow and also the blue in the background, the sky. It looks beautiful. Polarizer really makes this image work. So first frame is going to be focused on the tree. 40-second exposure time. I have a timer on just because the ground is not quite steady. First shot there. Then I'm going to focus on one of the flowers. Double check focus. Yeah, that one's sharp. I'm not moving too much, so 1/40th of a second should work. And then, just to be sure, second one. There's a very slight breeze, so they are moving, but not to any amount that should disturb the movement. And now I'm focusing on the foreground. Same thing. very steady right now. Double checking, and there we go. Also, while standing here, setting up the tripod, I noticed there's a spider web right next to where my foot was. Didn't even notice until I stepped away, so just gonna spin you around. Make sure to check where you're standing when framing up your tripod. See that? That's a big spider. So the first link in the description is my photography course, and if you click on the link through this video, then you will get a 50% discount. However, only for the next 5 people who buy it. And also you will get a personalized feedback session with me. So if there's anything missing in the course, anything you have problems with, any questions, then you can give me personalized feedback. I think this is just a win-win because you will get a discount and I will get some feedback for the course to improve it. So if you're interested, click the first link in the description, check it out. Look at this, pretty cool place over here. Nice view, a little bit obfuscated by all the growings, but oh, nice idea, I guess. So I'm walking along here and it's really beautiful. You know, earlier today it has rained a little bit, so there's still some humidity in the air, and just everything is just growing so strongly because of the summer. And then there's this beautiful but very strong smell of vegetation and all the greens. Don't even know how to describe it, but you'll probably know what I mean. Man, this is so beautiful. Lovely, really lovely. Remember the bench I talked about when walking along here? Just came back and it looks incredible. So I thought about framing up this scene over here before, but the sunlight was way too harsh, was way too bright, was too much contrast and everything. But now the sun has dropped a little bit and just so much more golden and soft light. And now I'm pretty sure I want to shoot this composition because it looks really awesome. Man, beautiful. Also, like, the clouds are way better now for a shot. Ah, damn it. I think we lost the light. I think we lost the light. Bracketing, come on. Ah, we might have lost the light. It was a little bit too slow. Sun is obscured by a big cloud. Oh, the light is coming back. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, this is just gonna last for a second. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to... Oh, come on. Oop. I hope this is steady enough. Can I place it up here? So I'm shooting on half a monopod right now, just because the bench doesn't allow for my whole tripod to be placed. So this is very hard. But honestly, I think it works just good enough, especially for bracketing. But I very much like the composition. There's some hills which are kind of like shaping the landscape in curves, and then the clouds are very great. There's some sun rays because there's some gaps in the clouds, so there's some light rays coming through. Then this like prominent line of trees in the middle. Some very interesting background patterns. I quite like this image. It's very simple, but I mean, just basically in the middle of nowhere, but all the elements align and then you have a cool image. Everything from nothing, basically. And then the cornfield. Right, so somewhere over there, sun is dropped below the clouds, and with that, my chance for getting any light today. So I hope you enjoyed this video, especially the clouds in the beginning. I think they were really amazing. And luckily, this time I actually had the opportunity to pull over. So many times you often see something just driving by and you're looking out of the window and you're like, oh, if I could stop and grab an image. And there's no way to stop, so this time I got lucky. If you enjoy my videos, like, share, subscribe, and definitely write a comment. This really helps the channel grow. Thank you for the support and see you in the next one.